Welcome back, y'all. My name is AJ, and I'm here to yap about Final Fantasy. Finale Fantasy, more like it. Get it. Last time we got all the crystals back, but the world isn't at peace. So, let's go talk to those guys who had the prophecy in the first place. If I can navigate this stupid town. No, I don't want to... There we go. Then we go over here. Why did it even have trees like this? Yo. I am Lucan. I see a cycle of wrath, a dim light guided by destiny, at which our entire future revolves. 12 sages are we guided land, stars, and prophecy. The four forces guide the Chaos Shrine, the geographic center of the four altars. So again, fully, freely, time to go to the Chaos Shrine and strike the root of darkness has come. The four crystals shine once again. Combined with light is the only means of breaking through the wall of time. The architect of this disaster is beyond that wall. 2,000 years in the past. I thought most things happened 200 years ago. Well, this happened 2,000 years ago. Now remember this. Before you wander slime, time flowed properly for you. But that flow of time has become warped for you here, in this time. The chain of time has become looped back upon itself. You must travel back in time to the link of the chain that gave birth to this cycle of wrath and destroy it. The sequence of disasters that began 400 years ago was triggered by events that only happened a scant few days in our past. Such as emotion has now fled 2,000 years ago into the past. See time spiraling. Whatever went back 2,000 years ago in the past has brought the world to the brink of destruction. Now, 2,000 years later, it travels into the past again. Cycle of wrath without end. A cycle of conflict. A repeating 2,000-year cycle. The warped destiny that gives birth and rebirth to wrath. Or an illusion. A fantasy. And only the warriors of light can break this fantasy and make it final. Bring the light of the four crystals to us. Warriors of light, only you can do this. Power must be turned towards proper end. 400 years ago was wind, 200 years ago was water, then came fire. Four first make up the world. Alright. I'm not exact... The time loop thing has always confused me, but... now that I've read all the old guys' words, it all... as long as we can stop where it starts, then there is no need for loop. But if you remember, we got that piece of adamantite, and the dwarves asked for that once. Alright, where are we in the world? Okay, so that's the Eastern Continent, this is the dragons, the trials, and this is where the old city was. Crescent Lakes. I'm right here. Cornelia's over here. Is it Cornelia? Oh my... yeah, Cornelia's over here. That must mean... where's the mountain? Okay. Straight up. Lally-ho! Smithy, he's a smithy, that is. Hey, you have, like, indestructible metal melded somehow. Is this adamantite? Alright! I'll use this to make your finest study ever, will. Butchering this. Done! Ah, my ears, and they're crafted the finest sword. Go and take her, she's yours. You obtained Excalibur! Is it really Excalibur if it's not drawn from the lake? Alright, this is the game's strongest weapon. At least the original games started the trend of Excalibur being strongest. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I really need to do except for go to the Chaos Shrine. Excuse me, can I get to the exit? Speaking of, Chaos Shrine should be like what? Over here? Where is it? No, it's over there, right? Yeah, it's over there. Don't remember the Chaos Shrine looking like this before. Alright, let me get the map up for the true Chaos Shrine. Alright, it's time to go back to the past, play games that suck ass. Hey, it's you! I saw you in the town earlier. I think that's bonus content. Could ignore you for now. Let's do the normal endgame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The light of the floor we've been seeking all this time. That light opened the time portal. We'll transport you 2,000 years past to begin the time loop. We are Sky people. We came to the shrine and attempt to locate the source of the world's ruin. It was 400 years ago. The curse of the Fiends changed its form, preventing us speaking. The light crystal enabled us to speak again. Shine the light of 4 crystals, black crystal in the center of the chamber. Doing so opened a portal of time. The shrine existed 2,000 years ago. Begin where we end. Kinda cool. All 4 fiends absorbing the crystals were being fed into the past by the black crystal. The one storing the beautiful light of crystals is the one we've been looking for all along. True evil just lies ahead. Can I? No, thank you. I really wish I could just face turn NPCs. Alright. It's time to go back. We focus the light of the 4 crystals, shiny crystals, fire, earth, water, and wind on the black crystal. Time surges and space begins to warp. Just one step forward and you'll be traveled back 2,000 years in time. And the real Chaos Shrine. Is there any chests on this level? Doesn't look like it. So we can either go up or down and all around. Chaos Shrine, first floor. Shrine of Chaos is so brilliant. Okay, so these all lead to different pathways. So let's go see... Purple Worm! It looks like it can hurt. It hurts slightly. Holy shit, nice! Duncan leveled up. Does Duncan need anything that's too heavy? No, everything's light on him. Alright, so where does this take us? Chaos Shrine, Basement 1. There's a lot of basements, so I think I want to go upstairs first. White Dragon. Also, I maxed out my potions and ethers and elixirs. So, whoever gets the attack off first, it gets the glory. Ow. Double ow. Nice, Gigi. Being a powerhouse does have a good feeling to it. Obliterated. I know how this ends, gonna skip the end. Alright, now we're back on the 2nd floor. And I spawn... Maybe there's no way to go through here. Ooh. Third floor. We're stuck in this top right corner. Oh wait, is there... I'm stupid. 1 second. Maybe I should just explore the area without relying on the map. Nah. Wrong way. Green dragon, the most evil of dragons. I don't know. Ooh, Duncan, you could probably use a heal. Oh, we could all use a few Kirajas. Or Healaja. Might be more cost effective. Oh, I also have this. Specifically why I bought those. I don't want to think about the strength of those concussions. Okay, there's a door here. It's an ominous door. Nephi, when will you learn your lesson, old man? 1 EXP and 1 kill, even the game was like, yeah. Elixir. Dry ether. Oh, the loot. There we go. All that for a ladder. Alright, Chaos Shrine, now we're back. Second floor. Third floor is done. Now we're here. Is there anything of value? No, it's literally just go. It's a little more misty in here. I guess we are in the basement. No, we're upstairs. I have a joke. It's called Fyra. Oh, okay. Maybe I should have gone Fyraga. Those guys. Speaking of, how close am I to completing the bestiary? Still off. Is that there any bonus enemies in the bonus dungeons? Treasure emergency exit. I don't ever seem to get good drops from these. Defi. What? I can beat him over and over to get that? If I have better luck. Tiamat. Weakness is stone. Oh, it's wind, of course. And poison. Do I have poison? Warmech. Resistant to everything. And it has. Less HP, but much higher stats. Okay. Chaos Shrine, first floor. I'm guessing this is gonna allow us to go pass over to the other side so we can go to the proper basement. You know, I'm just not gonna skip on the Fyraga after that last one. Yeah, Ice Storm. Mikoto Gigi! Man, look at me, I'm almost level 50. Feels like a good level to be by endgame. Wonder if the bonus stuff will really need me to go all the way to 99. Alright, now we're in B1. Which is literally go in one great big circle. Alright, I see how it is. Okay, Basilisk. These guys I knew. These guys are probably gonna stone me. So let's kill them faster than they can say ah. Or, wait, the Basilisk insta-kill when you look at them. Or is it stone? I'm trying to think of, like, the actual real mythology, and I think it shuffles a bit. You know what? I like showing off. I got this magic, I'm gonna use it. What was even the original purpose of this place? My Zelda dungeon brain is like kicking in. It's funny how they listed Blizzard as more powerful than Thunder, which you would expect is typically the other way around, because the difference between blasted by a bolt of lightning and then being blasted by... I mean, a giant, basically rock-hard object falling on you, piercing you, will leave a mark. Can I get the heal before you? Thank you. Surprised the sword just doesn't get stuck in the golem. You know what? Get a little holy in your life. See the light. Bathe in the light. Oh, hi, Lich! Are we good on the HP? Yeah, we are. Hey! That's my move! Oh, that hurts. Okay. So it's a little bit stronger this time. Items. What can cast? Saber. And back up. Saber yourself. Ooh. Okay, good. Did not know how to counter stop right now. Let's just hit it with everything I got. Damn, that makes a nice strength difference. Maybe fire would probably be better with weakness, but I think flare will always just be statistically better. Something undead like you must hate holy, right? Or is holy just non-elemental in this game? Do I need to heal? No. Let's go try out a fire. It just doesn't... There we go. Break his bones. No going to the future for you, bud. Yippee. One gil. You don't need any more at this point. Fair enough, video game. Alright, basement 2. Basement for each of the fiends. Alright. Fuck it, you want? Let's just do it. We're here anyway. To get over there. Is there any chests upwards? Doesn't look like it, so let's go downwards. How do I get through that? Maybe I can't right now. So if I map this out, if I was not such a lazy editor, I'd be showing what I'm doing. Any way to get back in here? Because I'm right here. And if I go this way, it's blocked off. If I go this way, go around. Okay, okay. I see what I'm doing. Let me actually go up. Then turn about. Or not. What? Damn these pillars, I can't squeeze by. Oh, there's a door right there. What is that? Like those statues of the demon of chaos I see, but what are these little things? At least trying to see the decal. Okay, so let's go. Fire lizard, meat. Blizzard lizard. Technically bizarre, so the pun doesn't even work. But shut up. Speaking of, should go. I can load up. You guys go swallow down those Easters I bought for you. Hopefully there's no disastrous results to drinking a lot of Easters at once. Okay, now I'm here. Ambushed. And that's what you decide to do with the ambush? Just fuck him up. Ooh, I think that's my first 1,000 damage I've seen. Doing good work, Mikoto. Go to the door. Tech cloak. I think I already got that. But it does, that's the free protect to cast. Gotta remember, items also serve as secondary spells. Equipment, I should say. Which actually, I'm kind of liking that as a design choice. I think FF Games did that and I just really didn't notice. One more chests down this route. 2 chests down that route. Yippee. See, I don't really view, like, having the map on standby as a form of, like, quote-unquote cheating. Because it's not, it's about getting there, which you have to do with your own might. That's a lot of fucking teeth, I just realized. Gross. It's about the journey, not the destination. Mega Elixir. Go full in on Zaga. Where am I? Have we encountered a red dragon yet? Oh yeah, I think it's one of the bosses. I have a bestiary I can double check later. Baron levels up! Mikoto! Gigi! That's level 50. Protect ring. Protects against death. Also have a null death. I was gonna say how many things I need to stab and bash you with to get you to die. Bro. Sasuke's blade. Ow. 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 No killing like overkilling, that's what I keep saying. I got that right? Yes. Alright, now we can make our way. Alright. Somebody tells her about to fight another fiend. He's probably gonna be Merilith. Yep. Where is it? Well, so that's how that feels. Whew. I don't know why the Grim Reaper guy didn't have death. I should probably put null death on just to be safe. I know most of us protect rings, but let's give Mikoto a little something extra to do besides just constant healing. See what does more. Ooh, no. Flare definitely did a lot more. I sure hope all this is stacking. It looks like it is. Should do nothing. Oh, let's see. Okay, good. Looks like it does stack. Just hit it with all we got. Player's costume spell. Really? Of all the things to do, you decided to slap me? Nice! Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba. Alright, there's no chest or anything on this floor. It's like a little another winding labyrinth. These guys are weak to ice, if memory serves. I have no idea how I slash water and it dies, but I'm not gonna complain. Yeah, weak to ice. Or hammer water, for that matter. None of these things. Is there any significance, or is it just to be a hashtag aesthetic? I'm sorry, I'm so used to pillars being like, no, you can't go through here. These suits of armor seem impassable. And another Sundaga for a good measure. I almost have maxed out HP. I mean, MP with. Wow, Mikoto has the highest HP. That's funny, I guess. The white mage. See, now those pillars are impassable. We all have this again, so let's skip to the end. Yeah, punch the shit out of that water, Duncan. Remember to hydrate. Random pillar just to get in my way. Alright, next Fiend is coming up. Alright, Kraken. Let's take a crack, Alaka. Alright, I need Giant Glove. Patera. Ooh, I could have healed them up. Saber. Hee 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 hee! Not sure what I'm cooking here, but I think I'm cooking. Maybe I just want to justify having the white magic on Baron. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, definitely. That's the way to go. Hang in there, Duncan. Dude's not even casting water magic. He's like, nah, fuck you. Punches you. I got the ether to spare. I can just go full on. Kiraja. Oh, you know, unless he kills Duncan. Full life. Okay, he's not joking. He's not joshing. He's really not joshing. We gotta get Saber back up on Gigi. Oh, nothing. Dude, you suck. You go. Never mind magic. Go back to lightly tapping me. Or, you know, I can make all those preparations for it just to be nothing. Get fucked, Kraken. Ba 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 ba. I never gonna reach the cap on magic. I mean, not magic. Money. Woo, woo. Air elemental. You know, fire. Wind plans flames, so maybe it'll make my fire more intense. I don't know. Overthinking it. Masamune. There's ultimate weapon. I actually give it to Mikoto, because she is using a lot of her turns just to attack. I already got Excalibur for Baron, so... I wonder. I have an idea. Let's see if I can... Magic, Gigi, teleport. Should send me back to the previous floor. Then there, and then there. Hey, that's the shorter way. Alright, let's see how much this Masamune upgrade is gonna do for Mikoto. I ended up giving the Japanese blade to the Japanese named character. Because I think Baron, Duncan's better off without having anything. Oh, yep, definitely the move. Because even Gigi's doing good damage without needing to that. And Gigi's usually going to be doing magic, while turn 1s... This will make turn 1 for encounters much more smoother. Baron leveled up. Mikoto leveled up. Gigi leveled up. Alright. Tiamat, let's do this. Now if I go on these squares again, I would have to fight her again. Guess if I wanted to grind off the elemental fiends for whatever reason. The Saber and Haystack, well, we're about to find out. Patera. That's death. Maybe I should. put Null Death on next turn for safety. Do I have any item that casts haste? Cosmic Steel, Bronze, Heal, Fire, Ice. Confuse, Fire, Heal, Tiara, Larjax, Blink, Scourge, Double-Edged Sword. Okay. No death. Okay. It's also called Null Shock. I'm not sure if the magic set determines how much less damage you take from an element, or is it just a fixed thing? Either way, it's probably best to use the nulls. So she can focus on the heals. I think you already used haste, so yeah. Time to start doing some damage and hope that my planning's gonna get me the big numbers. Okay. Let's get to the show. $18 hits! You know, just do the same thing again. Nothing. Alright, I have the Masamune, so probably will do good damage. He's still standing. Hey! Thank you, Gigi. Bro, did you not see me take out Tiamat? You think we'd do anything different? Alright, last floor. Hey, Garland. Look at him. Look at him pacing. He's pacing. He's so excited. Look at him. Look at little feet. I'm gonna go. Do you remember me? I was once known as a Knight of Cornelia. This guy's eyesight easily kicks. You gave me the sword. 2,000 years from now, you killed me. I am Garland. Oh, you did defeat me then. But the four great forces saved me by sending me back through time and healing my wounds. Once here, I was sent the four fiends into the future. And it's the statue of the four fiends I see there. They shall once again use their four great forces to send me into the past. 2,000 years I'll remember none of this. But I will be reborn again here. As you die again and again, I shall return. Born again in this endless cycle that I have created. Time to kill chaos! Wow, okay. Legitimately, you got me. Okay. Come on. Will this count as an ice attack with water armor? Just go at it. Alright, I don't know why you're picking on Gigi this round, but I'm not gonna let it. No. Your DPS is too valuable. Full life. I say that's almost max damage. Miss, miss, miss. Okay, that definitely slowed me down. Why did I not haste with Gigi? I was still worried about him dying. No, just keep on healing. Just keep on healing. of my worries. Alright, we gotta go. We gotta go in. We're recovering pretty well. Baron's back in this game. Is everyone at max HP? Everyone is at max HP. Baron's basically my main 2 damage guy. He hasn't hastened himself yet, which helps. Or Kiraja. Should I take this chance to... No. It's probably gonna hit me with, like, Tsunami and big damage. Or, okay. You could go easy on me. Keep the heals. Don't know what's coming our way, so keep the heals. Haste can stack. How about a temper move? Okay, there's his Kiraja. This chance to preemptively get her. Okay. Oop, definitely. Definitely stacked. That means I should temper Duncan. Still kicking, man. Ooh, this might take down Duncan or Vivi. I hope not. Just do 200 damage. Woo! 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 Okay. Nothing's really been doing more than 2,000, so just gotta... He's still kicking! Right, he fucking Kiraja, so I shouldn't be that surprised. Just keep going, keep pushing on, guys. Ah, that could be a problem. If he starts physically attacking now, that's probably gonna... What's at max HP? So I should use this Spider Silk. Yeah, that's why we need to... Just doomed to fail? Fuck. Alright, Kiraja yourself before... Good chance that you can die from this. Okay, we're fine. She's fine. Mikoto has a good magic defense. I'm like doing like nearly 2k damage per turn. She really needs to stay alive, so... And is that the final hit? Yes! Ha-ha! The time loop was severed at last. The endless struggle that raged over 2,000 years had ended, and peace prevailed once more. The light of the four crystals restored the forces of wind, water, earth, and fire. It was a mere trick of fate that had given rise to the chain of Garland's wrath. But why would he want to do this? But magnified by the four forces meant to guide our world, the trick of fate also gave birth to the Fiends. Monsters ran rampant in the world, sank into darkness. But all that is now past. Tasty can scroll like 2% faster. The music's already looped. The four forces flowing as they were meant. The warriors prepared to cross time and return to the world. They knew World War Princess Sarah, Queen Jane, and even Garland himself await. When was this fateful day that sent time spiraling into a loop? None can say, but we made several spin-offs. You should check it out. Might answer that question. Seemed a cycle into which time had fallen would last forever. But the bravery of four young travelers changed that. They took the forces that filled the world with darkness and used them to bathe the world in light. None will ever recall the struggle the four endured. The breaking of the chain means that it never existed. It was in the tales of fantasy that people tell. The memory of their deeds live on. I guess reading Steiner kicked in and everyone sort of remembers it. But as a fantasy, a Final Fantasy! Tales of dwarves and elves, of dragons and shining civilizations that reached for the heavens even as they fell. And now their return is upon us. The memory of their struggle, buried deep in their hearts. They would quietly watch over our world. I guess they remember since they were at the apex of the time shenanigans. Remember, always that the forces of the world must be used as they were intended. That the power of light must never be used for dark. That the true crystals resides in your heart. The elemental, the light of the crystals was the friends we made along the way, guys. For you are the warrior who crossed time. You are the bringer of light. Not the bringer of text speed, apparently. Oh my god, it does. Yay! I finally beat the original Final Fantasy! That was fun. I was watching a lot of reviews of the original game. Oh, nice. Of the original game, stating that if you play on the NES version, it's actually not that bad of, like, difficulty-wise. Only really auto-target and inventory space not being a thing is what really leads us astray. Where is this supposed to be, exactly? Music supervisor, Nobuo Matsu, the goat. The Warrior of Light's like, I did it by myself, there was no other 3 people. Monster designer supervisor Tetsuya Nomura. He didn't work on the original Final Fantasy, but he started with monster designs coming 5 and beyond. Do the pose, Warrior of Light. But yeah, that was fun. It's very light on story. The game will always tell you to go. I mean, I did use a guide sometimes, but that was just to make things go a little bit faster. I kind of want to do a marathon, and technically, I recorded all this with a span of just a day, 1 day, 2 days. So, Satoko Onishi, Publicity Division. But yes, that was. I love how these credits are scrolling faster than the actual epilogue text. That was a delight to go through. I am very glad I went with the PSP version. The sprite work, the use of MP, having Phoenix Downs and Aethers, it all really helped a lot, and it just made this game feel like a more complete package, while also its own uniqueness is still there with the world design. The story was virtually untouched, the class job systems, fixing a lot of bugs. Like, I hear Thief / Ninja in the original game kind of gets, in the original release of Final Fantasy 1, gets kind of fucked over on their agility being their strength because of various bugs. I mean, some spells and items just don't work. I don't know a comprehensive list, but as far as I know, everything's working here as it should be, so that's good. It is a perfect foundation for the series, and even though this is basically a reworked D&D campaign, with some unique elements such as the crystals and stuff, I can see, even playing this re-release version, how this feeds into so many of the Final Fantasy games. I remember the quote that Kingdom Hearts bullshit is Final Fantasy bullshit. Did you guys see that time loop shit that just kind of gets dropped on you after you defeat the 4th dungeon? Or more than 4 dungeons. After the 4th Fiend? This series has always gone for an extra wild card, which I have appreciated when it's good. And it's really funny that all that lore on the time loop and Garland is all just expanded upon, not only in Dissidia, but also David Ribbs Curlio, I wonder why they call him that, expanded upon in Strangers of Paradise, which I may have made a comment I'll play after this. Nah, I'm gonna wait until I want to go through the mainline games. I do own it. I also need to go buy Tactics, so that's like the only game I have big interest that I really own for. But we are gonna have one more episode, a bonus episode of all. I'm not sure it'll be 1 more, 2 more. I'm not really sure how long this bonus content's gonna go for. I assume since it's just dungeons is where, as far as I know, it's gonna be a straight line. But this episode was just a single dungeon, and that, like, for the most part, and that took up, so, well, no, maybe it'll be a super long one. I do know, because there's the 4 shrines, the 4 bonus shrines, and then also that old lady thing that we saw there. I sure hope this lets me save after the I would assume so. I do know the GB version of Final Fantasy games allow that. And also, but yeah. Until then, this is the end of the song, so I hope the end of the credits. I'll see what I'll do. So until then, Shinji Hashimoto! Have a gay old time, y'all. Peace.